We return now to a Crime Watch Daily exclusive, Killer in the Kitchen. It all went down in West Virginia, where a woman is attacked in her kitchen by a man she'd met on the internet. In the end, she makes a life-saving move that may have saved more than just her own life. Our Melissa Moore, whose own father was a serial killer, has this chilling story.
It's the ultimate date from hell for Heather in Charleston, West Virginia. Not only is the guy 7 hours late, but he brings a gun. He's got serious plans for this date.
He was wanting to get in here quick, kill me, and get out. And I don't know if he was wanting to kill me here or take me somewhere.
But Heather isn't the go-along to get-along type. She knows how to say no in the clearest terms possible.
I grabbed it and just pow.
They never went out to dinner, but her date pays the ultimate price.
It was such a small gun.
Did it give a kickback when you shot it?
Yeah, but it was only like this big.
Charleston Police Department Lieutenant Chief of Detectives Steve Cooper and Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Mary Claire Ackers arrive at the scene minutes after the shooting. They find a man's body hanging by his belt from the kitchen doorknob, right where Heather left him.
It was pretty gruesome. He was shot in the head, so there was a lot of brain matter and blood. It was obvious that he died instantly.
They came out saying code black, and they said, yeah, if you was wanting someone dead, that was the way to do it.
In the eyes of the law, Heather is now a prime suspect in a shooting. The cops get her downtown and into an interrogation room ASAP.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. He told you he was going to kill you.
Yeah, he was going to kill me. I've not had a really easy life, and I was so scared that they wouldn't believe that he was going to kill me.
Her family offers moral support.
I didn't want to kill him, but I didn't have no choice. As soon as I grabbed it, I shot it.
Behind you. It's okay, baby. Mommy's here.
Kill him.
I know, I've never killed a person either. I don't know what it's like, and I can't say I do, baby.
But back at the crime scene, cops are doubly stunned at what they find out about her ruthless assailant, and Heather is released from custody.
As the search continued into the car, police officers discovered a list of women with phone numbers, a lot of them from our area.
They contact all the women on the list. Everybody's okay, but cops believe the assailant had plans for them too.
The fact that he carried 4 sets of handcuffs, the fact that he was carrying shovels and axes and knives and bulletproof vests in his car, all that's just very devious, and it's actually scary. That is actually what we would call a classic kill kit.
There was a Rubbermaid tub in his car. Why are you traveling around with cutting tools, bleach, guns, handcuffs, and a tub that is big enough for me?
Cops ID Heather's attacker as 45-year-old sometime security guard Neil Falls from Oregon, and slowly a frightening picture of him begins to emerge.
He had told a co-worker that he had trained a deer to come closer and closer to him, and to the point where the deer would actually come and eat from his hand. And at one point, he accomplished his final mission with this deer, and that was to stab the deer in the throat while it ate out of his hand.
Falls was widely travelled and has been stopped or checked out by police in well over a dozen states as a suspicious character, but was never arrested on any charges. Only 11 days before his fatal date in West Virginia, Falls was caught hundreds of miles away on a police officer's camera during a routine traffic stop in Benbrook, Texas.
State of Oregon on a Subaru 966 Frank Younger Zebra. You still at the same address here in Oregon?
Nope, I'm actually don't know where I'm headed or where I'm going right now.
Where at now?
I don't know where my next stop is.
Okay, you just living out of your vehicle?
Until I get to West Virginia.
During his time in Henderson, Nevada, 4 women went missing. 3 of their bodies were found dismembered along local highways.
I would label Mr. Falls a potential serial killer. I don't believe this is the first time he's committed violence against a woman.
But thanks to what they found in Heather's kitchen, West Virginia police are sharing DNA and other evidence far and wide that could link Falls to multiple killings.
There's a lot of interest from law enforcement around the country, and we're sharing it at a pretty rapid rate, and hopeful that it'll bring some closure to some victims' families somewhere.
But nobody knows how many other families have been spared that same grief thanks to Heather's quick thinking and deadly aim.
There is no further trail for Mr. Falls to travel down where he may commit violent acts against women. That ended that day in Heather's home, and I'm glad that Heather came out on top. In my mind, it's justice.
Do you consider yourself a hero?
Knowing that he was going to kill other women and that he probably has killed other women, I guess, yeah, I do see myself as saving someone else's life, but I've never really seen myself as a hero for doing that.
What would you say to Neil Falls' family?
I would just apologize for killing him, but you know, explain to them, you know, that he was trying to kill me, and I'm sorry that I had to.
Along with that terrifying kill kit, police found traces of dog hair in Falls' car. Now, they believe if they can find that dog, they might be able to find out some more information on precisely where Falls was in the months before his death. The Charleston Police Department is also asking for the public's help if you have any information on the Neil Falls case. You can submit a tip at crimewatchdaily.com or call or text our toll-free tip line, that number 1844 800 CRIME.